You're not on the surface anymore. You're below the noise, below the charts, below the algorithm. This is where the real sound lives. The stories they don't play, the artists they don't name, the culture they can't cage. This is the Underground Diary. No filters, no labels, no apologies. Welcome to the Underground Diary Podcast. Est 2026.
All right, there we go. You can still hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So before I get into anything else, before I forget anything, I'm gonna do a recap since he wasn't there last episode. I did a I since he wasn't there, so I did a little deep dive with David. Like you know the artist David.
Oh, I saw he got convicted. He got life without parole.
Yeah. So I deep dive with that story, and then what I mean, everybody was like, "Yo, that's all crazy. It's all crazy shit." So since he wasn't there, I just wanted to deep dive on artists, role models, and shit. And that was really it. I'm gonna deep
It
dive.
was,
Is it? What you finna say?
it was bad, bro. I was like researching it. Like it was horrible what he did.
Yeah, it was very horrible. Even when I saw online, he said he was gonna kill himself right after the thing.
Like I thought it was a joke for like the longest time, but I found out it wasn't a joke.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's
crazy.
bad.
Yeah, that was bad as freak. Yeah, that's all. So let's get into it. So welcome back to another episode of Underground Diary. If you've been rocking with me this series, already know what time it is. We are here to finish where we started. Before we get into the topic, I want to ask, what opportunities should artists really take? Everybody, everybody keeps saying artists should take this, artists should take that, and artists are scared to take opportunities. And like the media, everybody like the media was like a lot of producers looking for artists, artists is looking for producers, and you know I could say like I put myself out there a lot of times. I don't get a respond, but at least I do put myself out there. But some my bad. Shoot, but I'm here to talk about the I'm here to talk about the opportunities the artists should not take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, without further ado, where I'm at, where I'm at. Okay, sometimes the big mistake isn't missing an attempt; it's accepting the one that costs your freedom. Which brings us to today's topic: what opportunities should artists never take? Because the energy has been. All right, I'm in the dark right now with these glasses. I just put it on for a little bit, but the deals that that look good like a blessing, those are the lies. People think favorite artists just upload music and went viral, and the labels start calling them, and they just become rich. That's the story everybody sees and believes, but really enough behind every overnight success, there was meetings, budgets, and relationships, and exclusive and money behind the scenes. That's not hate, but the business industry plans. Let's talk about the phases and everybody throwing around industry plants and stuff.
Yeah.
So personally, I think people mistaking the word and artists automatically plant because they sign a label. The weird question is where they represent as as a independent while also having a major label behind them. That's a difference.
Mhm.
You want to talk about that? You want to
I think
hop on that?
I think any deal's a pretty good deal for any starting up artist. But I see how like it gets really hard to like see like read the whole contract in full, like what it actually says.
And you know what I mean. It's okay to sign a deal that's gonna help you. You know what I mean. We're not saying that, but a deal, signing a deal might cost you a freedom, might cost you wearing something at your own stage, and you don't like it, and are they taking this money out of what you got from what you deserve? That's what we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the problem doesn't start with all that. It just when you see a multi-million dollar roll rollout in an artist, that creates an unrealistic expectation for real independent artists watching from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Payrolls never. You know what I mean? Let's talk about payrolls also, where some artists risked about payrolls a year ago. It meant paying paying radios and studios today. You even look at it, you gotta pay this, gotta pay that. You know what I mean? Like example of playlists, marketing, influence camps, and marketing budgets. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
promoting visibility. So you know what I mean. So I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying here. If I'm hitting the hits, you feel me?
I feel you, bro.
But you know what I mean. I'm trying to get at is what what your favorite artist doesn't tell you about this industry. You know what I mean? Marketing, um, doing all this stuff you never done in your life. It's not it's not just easy. You could just write down the lyrics and sign a deal. You know what I mean? And you might not see the blueprint or the secrets that's hide behind it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
So I did talk. This is why the topic is the part two because I did talk about it. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you was there or not. If I when I was talking about it.
I think I was.
Yeah. When I was like about Rod Wave like not getting his mirth worth when he was marketing his clothes. He was getting less money when he was signed, but when he's independent, he was getting a million more money.
Yeah.
Y'all want to know why though?
Why?
Because his his market his label deal was taking his money. He was taking half his money of his marketing. That was his own business, by the way. That was
Mhm.
his own thing. So, but by him signing a deal, that's what it costs. It costs half of your business, half of what you do, half what you do on the stage. You don't really own anything, but half of what you do.
Yeah, it costs like life.
Up as exactly. That's my point today. Is it might seem sweet where you get $1 million, get this chain on your neck and this wrist on your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, they take more than they take more than what they even supposed to take.
I see what you're saying. Like it's really important to like figure out what you're signing, what do you do, and how to do it.
Right. So I gotta ask yourself, I gotta ask yourself this question: does this opportunity help you build something, or does it make someone else what I'm building? If
Yeah.
I'm
Like see if like the deal is good for you or should you like stop doing it.
exactly, and even with any deal, you know what I mean. You should sign it for a little bit to help you, but once you can get on your own feet, I advise to just be independent like other artists that I heard that went independent around this year because they this music industry is signing people that is taking more money. So when you independent and you're already up there with you like, okay, I could do this by myself. I could do it by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But it's way harder to build something by yourself than signing a deal though, isn't it?
I mean, doing by yourself, yeah, it's probably going to be hard because deals do help you with, being on the radio, playlists, all that good stuff. But pretty sure they take a lot more, half of your money when you're on stage or anything like that.
I think the same is for like agents for like NBA players. Like you give more than you give them more than they give you. Like even
Right.
further in your career.
Facts.
At the beginning they're very good, but at the end they're not as good as you thought they were.
Exactly.
As you thought they would be.
They're gonna sweet talk you. They're gonna make this deal like it's like a blessing you should take. It's like oh, look at that. I could get a new car now. I could get my family out whatever the hood is. Well, the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, like, it's gonna cost you your life. It's gonna cost you some money. It's gonna cost you this. The bennies that you started, it's theirs now. It's half theirs. It used to be yours. It used to be all yours, but it's half theirs because hey, they basically own you because you signed that deal. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is not point. So further ado, I am going to let's see. Um I wanted to do I'm not gonna rap to the same thing, but I'm gonna get it from another point of view of David's story, and then we're gonna talk about that for a little bit. So I know we didn't get to do it last episode, so we should just do it today. So pretty sure there's more going on today. All right, let me put this on. This is 5 years. This is 5 days ago. Pull it up. The internet is glitching right now, chat. So, bear with me.
Hello?
Hello?
I can't hear you. I
Can
see
you
like
hear
the
me now?
blue thing. I see like the blue thing, but I can't hear you talking.
Can you hear me talking now?
Oh, let me
Can you?
rejoin. I'm gonna rejoin.
All right, go ahead. Yo.
Oh, I can't leave. Hold up. I'm gonna try something. Okay, I can hear you.
All
Keep
right,
talking.
you get me?
I heard like your
Yo
typing
yo.
thing. I don't know what you're doing. I hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this little video of new evidence of it. I know I reacted it last episode, but I got my guy here, so I got to bring my guy into it. Yeah. Hold on. So let me pull this up.
I get a haircut, bro. School starting on Wednesday.
God damn.
I'm a senior now. I skipped junior year.
Not ready for that life. Glad I'm done with that life.
I know. I'm gonna go to Berkeley for computer science.
That is very good. I do want to go to Berkeley too. Berkeley is a good school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Hopefully I get in.
hopefully. What is the successful rates? It's 100%, right? Or no?
For what?
For Berkeley, it's 100% or no?
Acceptance rate? No.
Nope.
It's like I think it's like 14% or something. It's low.
Oh
It's
shit.
like it's the number 2 school in California.
Oh yeah, never mind. I thought it was like 100% type shit.
There's a lot of schools like that in California though, like community college or Cal States, but UCs they're like super low acceptance rate because they're like there's like 3 tiers. There's UC, Cal States, and community college. And
Oh,
Cal States UCs get the most funding, so they make the approval ratings lower. So they give more students more time.
All right. So should we play this video now? See what is going
Yeah.
on? All right. Let's see.
A California court hearing preliminary arguments in the case against David Anthony Burke.
He's accused of murder in the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
David is facing multiple charges after the teen's dismembered body was found in his Tesla last year.
We get a look at the detailed evidence in this case, including testimony from a police detective, disturbing pictures of the teen's dismembered body.
I was told that there were, gasps in the courtrooms.
He is said to have showed little, if any, emotion whatsoever.
This is the first time that we actually get to see what the prosecution's evidence is.
Hey, True Crime Besties. Welcome back to an all-new episode of Serialously. It's even more shocking. So I want to get right into it, and I want to start with a little bit of the backstory to poke holes, to cast doubt, to question the integrity, nature, and it was just really bad. Then, as the state is alleging, on April 23rd, 2025, he lured her over to his house in the Hollywood Hills, sent an Uber for her to her house in Lake Elsinore so that he could murder her. And the reason they believe this happened is because Celeste was going to expose their relationship, which, because she was a minor, 13 years old at the time when this murder allegedly happened, then he would have stood to lose tons. I mean, he had a new album that was about to be released. He had all sorts of fame, celebrity. He was going on tour. So the way the prosecution frames it, and what they framed it like in their brief months ago, was that he planned to kill her, to silence her, so that she wouldn't expose their relationship and he wouldn't lose everything, which, hello, look how well that worked out, because you probably are going to lose everything. So he's currently facing charges for first-degree murder and also special circumstances attached, including lying in wait, which is for him bringing her in the Uber and luring her to his house, continuous sexual assault of a child under the age of 14, and unlawful mutilation of human remains. And to give you a recap of the timeline again, too, they believe that the murder happened April 23rd, 2025. Then David was the last one seen driving the Tesla when it was left on the Bluebird Road or Blue Jay Road or whatever, Blue Road, right up the road.
Pause. Yeah, what were you saying?
Before we continue, that I heard the news. I don't know what state it was in, but they
Tennessee,
said,
I think it was in Tennessee. I don't know. I think it was in Tennessee though.
okay. They said it was too many pedophiles they can't lock up. So they said they was gonna let them, like, they're gonna let it slide. They said it was too many pedophiles in the jails. So they said we're gonna just keep it low. You're gonna it's too.
The mayor said that they're giving him the highest charge they can give him, life without the possibility of parole, because they banned the death penalty. Like, it was bad. Like, you should see all the evidence, bro. Like, there's text messages back and forth. Like, they drew a whole, like, people in the courtroom that paint pictures.
Mm-hmm.
They even painted, like, the text messages on the picture as well. And, like, he lured her into his house. He killed her. He chopped her up, put him in the car, sold his car. And, like, it was bad. And he, instead of, like, getting, like, life, like he was supposed to get life, like, it was sometimes with parole or sometimes. But since he did it for financial gain and to, like, escape, like, the charges, and he actually planned it, he got life with no parole. Like, he's never getting out.
God damn. And that is crazy. You know what I mean? It's even crazy to put on, like, a black community that just says it's bad. But the thing is, like, what is the common rate of pedophiles? It's mostly white people too. So it's mostly white people. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is they say it was too many white pedophiles in the jails, where they said we're gonna let some of them just go. You know what I mean? We're not even gonna bother because it's too much. It was too much.
Another story I want to touch on. The
ahead.
senator race in Texas it was Ken Paxton versus James Tallarico. Ken Paxton was like, it's like he supported a lawyer, and like he helped a lawyer get a pedophile off that was doing like raping a child for like years. And like he was like saying that he doesn't deserve life in prison. And they actually got him off. Like he got 5 days in jail because the mother didn't want to testify again because like she was traumatized. Like her son got sexually assaulted for like tons of his life, and like it was bad. And the judge even said like it was not supposed to be like 1 day in jail. He didn't lose his law license. He didn't lose anything. And the judge wanted at least 60 days in prison, but like they got it down to 1 day and kept his law license. He didn't have to register on the sex offender list. They settled out of court for a civil lawsuit, but like he should still get jail time.
Most def. And this is what this will become to. You know what I mean? Where I think this case has reflected on, you know, even real artists to even become an artist because of artists like this. You know what I mean? Even at that, this world just it can't get it together. It really can't. We really need a new government, a new city. We need a new to fresh start. And we don't need these people around us, because look what these people are doing to this world. You know what I mean? So what I gotta say is I pray when the Lord comes back, He gonna do it. That's all I gotta say. Hey, I didn't say. That's what I said. You want to continue this?
I don't think the same thing. I think that the people control the government, the rich people. Scripture says like it's harder for a camel to go through a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. So I think I don't wish the worst on them. I still wish they like become better people, get into heaven. But like it's very hard if you're doing what you're doing and you know what you do. You can't just like, oh, say my bad at the end of your life and like just get to heaven like everyone else, because they're doing some really bad stuff.
That's right. You want to continue this, or you just want to chat?
I want to chat about what?
I don't even know. You want to continue this?
Sure, let's go. Let's continue.
All right. We continue it. I mean, I'll think about not. I don't know. Shit. I'll rock and roll with you. What you rock and roll? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Road from his house in the end of July. Then her remains were discovered in a tow lot in September after that Tesla had been towed, and they identified the odor. So it was really bad. He was charged and held without bail back in April. Now, fast forward to last week when the preliminary hearing took place. And this really was going to be the moment that the state could present the majority of their evidence, not all of it, but a good chunk of it, to say, look, we have plenty of evidence to move this forward to trial. Here's what we've got. They already did outline quite a bit in their prosecutor's brief from back in April, which outlined a lot of the evidence that I knew we were going to hear about in the prelim, but I also knew they'd bring up more evidence in the prelim. So let me recap some of what was already in the brief, and then we will go into what was exposed during the prelim. So there were descriptions of CSAM material found on his devices showing Celeste when she was just 13 or 14 years old, numerous text messages between the two of them that were evidence of their sexual relationship.
Oh, pause it.
Messages where they talked about pregnancy, termination, the Plan B pill, a lot of conversation.
He also had terabytes of child pornography on his phone.
Yeah, I heard that one.
He had terabytes of it. And he's going to jail for a long. Even with that, he would go to jail for a long time, not including the murder. Like he'll go to jail for like years just with that. He had terabytes of it.
That is crazy, man. Let's continue this, man. Oh my God, I tell you guys every episode we're gonna continue with this story. We're gonna continue exposing these artists that don't even deserve to be on top to be artists. So let's keep going, man. I'm tired of seeing our people doing these things. I'd rather see the other people doing it, because This shows their character and not ours. They already know our character. That's all I feel about it. Let's keep going though.
I mean, I think it's more popularized because like they're trying to paint a message that says this side does this more than this side,
Yeah,
which is completely false. I think both sides should like be shined like the same amounts.
same amount.
It's like a study that shows 70% of child-related crimes or sexual assault-related crimes are from the white population, but
Exactly.
it's more shown to Black people that they're doing it to like present this message that we're bad people, we should be better. But I think I think everything should be shined the same way.
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason why we do it because we follow them. We look at them like they're superheroes because when they do it, they be like, "Oh shoot," you know what I mean? We follow them. We look at them like we're their role models. So looking at it like a Black lens, it's because we follow them. They did it first, and we're just the follow. We just look up. We like look at them like they're our fathers type shit. I don't even, you know what I mean? We look at them, we follow them. That's why I say it should be both sides. But the thing is, we follow them so much, they backtrack and say it's our fault. It's our fault because hey, you did this, you did that, you did it both top. But guess what? Who did it first? Them. But guess what? We get the blame for it. We get the jail time. They don't. They could get free just by being friends with the judge or be friends with this and like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it, man. Y'all can say whatever. That's how I feel.
I feel differently. I feel differently. I think it's portrayed differently for like different races, but I think that it's portrayed kind of well. I think it could be better, but it's not like inherently like completely evil. Like it still gets reported just like on a lower level it should be. But I think it's like I think it could definitely be better. Like there should be more training for like police officers. Stop like probable cause. Like your probable cause is like you're a target, like you match the description. I think that should stop as well. I think everyone should like try to be better than what they are right now.
That's facts. You want to continue?
Yeah.
Conversations. Activity from his communication devices showing his activity going to Santa Barbara in the middle of the night. He did about 3 trips to Santa Barbara, one of which being the night of the alleged murder. Surveillance video of him driving his Tesla on July 29th, 2025, when he dumped it before going out on tour. DNA evidence, proof of Amazon purchases where he purchased under a fake name, but delivery to his house, chainsaws, a kiddie pool, cadaver bags. He postmated a shovel from Home Depot. He had ordered a heavy-duty burn cage, an incinerator to his property that was boxed and unused, but we'll talk more about that later too. And so they had all sorts of evidence against him. They also showed the transaction in his Uber account showing that he had ordered her an Uber from her house in Lake Elsinore to his house in the Hollywood Hills area on April 23rd, 2025. So all of this seemed like enough evidence, but still they had to go through the motions of the preliminary hearing. And that's really where we're at now because he's been held without bail this whole time. His defense, though, has been arguing he's innocent. He can't wait to prove his innocence. We're going to illustrate that. All the things that you would expect from a defense attorney, right? And so on Monday, everything kicked off before the prelims start with the defense attorney, Blair Burke, filing a motion to request courtroom deputies to remove David's handcuffs and all of his other restraints during the prelim hearing. She said that her client has never attempted to escape while in custody, has never been disruptive, and has made 5 what she called uneventful appearances in court in this case since his first arrest. She also cited legal rulings that restraints should be as minimal as necessary because it sometimes can, impede somebody's perspective on the case, especially when there's a jury trial. It can sway them sometimes. So the judge ruled that while the handcuffs could be removed while at the defense table, his leg shackles were to remain on. So met in the middle a little bit. Then on Tuesday, the prelim starts. Before the hearing started, prosecutor Beth Silverman talked with Celeste's parents, warning them that what they were about to see was some very gruesome photos, very disturbing evidence, and a lot of graphic testimony was about to be introduced during the hearing, and it was. So the hearing started around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. David appeared in court in an orange jumpsuit. He was escorted in by the sheriff, and then once he was seated, the handcuffs were removed, but his legs stayed shackled underneath the table. During the hearing, David looked forward, he took notes, he sipped on his water, he sometimes blankly just stared at the witnesses, almost seemed emotionless, which, I'll be honest, I don't know. It's not too surprising in my opinion. So the first witness to testify was the LA County Sheriff's Deputy, Juan Gonzalez. He said that he and another deputy went to David's home on February 17th, 2024, which this is more than a year before the alleged murder took place. But he said that he went to the home at the request of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department after investigators found David's phone number in Celeste's phone records. They went to the property. They informed.
Anything you want to add?
I think that a good thing about like preliminaries is like after preliminary hearing, like to qualify it, the judge has to like actually see like the prosecutor's evidence as suitable for a real trial. So I think once they got to a preliminary court ruling, then David was already supposed to be in jail anyways. They had countless amounts of evidence, and like he was already in jail at that point. They could not win. I think they were only fighting for like for parole or not, or like maybe 20 years instead of like 25 to life. But he was already done for after the preliminary got accepted.
That's crazy. Should we continue or?
Yes.
All right. Let's roll it out then.
Him of her age, and they told him that they were going to, be speaking with him about Celeste. Because also prior to this murder, there was a long period of time in which Celeste had run away from home multiple times and had even been reported as a missing child at one point. So because she lived in Lake Elsinore, that is technically Riverside County, which is why they got involved, saw the connection through the phone records, and then went to David's house to speak with him. So body cam footage that was shown in court captured David inviting these deputies inside, trying to kind of almost like buddy up with them, saying, hey, just to let you know, like there's alcohol in the fridge. And then he described the house as an artist compound for Interscope artists, which that's the label, I'm assuming. It is. I'm not assuming. And so he's trying to like buddy up with them, being like, hey, I've got beer. This is like an artist area where all the Interscope artists come and we record and like we create, but like, let me get you a beer. And to which the deputy was like, it's all good. I'm not here for any of that. Like I couldn't care less that you are an artist and that you're trying to flex your fame on me right now and that you're offering me a beer. Like, get out of here. We're not buddies.
Oh, that's another. Hey, that's I'm glad I'm positive there because that's what artists do, right? Hey, man, I'm an artist. Don't arrest me.
I think everyone does. I think a lot of people do that. They try to they try to bribe them to get like lower sentences.
Hey, bro, I could be your favorite rapper. Hey, man, I made this song. You heard that, right? Yeah, I'm a bump, right? Come on, bro. I'm a favorite. Hey, don't artists do this? See? That's another thing your favorite artists don't say. I'm just saying, man. I'm pulling out points out of my drawer, man. Hey, she said it, not me. Hey, not me. I'm just saying.
I think you gotta get to like a level of fame before anyone can even start doing that. Like you need to get to like who's it like you need to get to J. Cole level to start doing that.
J. Cole level.
Like, have enough money to start like bribe authorities.
At least be a J. Cole than to do that. You feel me? But other than that, you can't be like, hey, bro, I'm an artist, bro. Come on. But is he a righteous artist? Can y'all answer that?
He's like, I think after his song was on Invincible for like when he was over like flying with his girlfriend, I think that's when his fame started being cemented as like he's the next upcoming artist. people started actually listening to him more.
That's true.
Like after that
Hey,
moment.
hey, I was listening
If
to.
only he didn't mess with little underage girls, bro. But he's only like he's 5'4". He's 5'4", so
Man,
he's actually 5'4". I looked
he
it
thought
up.
he thought he was a kid too.
They were the same. I think they were the same height. I think Celeste was actually taller than him.
Oh, that boy funny. Hell no, boy. But hey, that's the point that she said though. Like artists do that. You feel me?
Mhm.
Hey, it didn't come out my mouth. It came out her mouth. That's all I gotta say. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So David told investigators that he had met Celeste on Discord and Instagram. He said that he saw her once in person at a house in Lake Elsinore back on November 12th, 2023, and then last spoke with her on February 13th. The address that he gave for where he met with her at the house was just a few blocks away from Celeste's family home. So possibly a friend's house, maybe a made-up address, who really knows. But he also insisted that Celeste had told him she was 18 years old, saying, you know, everybody's saying she's 13. She's 13. But then
I hate
David
that.
was
Oh my
shown,
God.
and David showed the deputies the missing
My
person
God.
flyer because this was.
Pause it real quick. I hate when people says, "Oh, she said she was 18 when she was actually 13." You know when
Oh
someone's
my
13.
god.
You know when someone's 13,
Yo.
bro. Hold up. You know when someone's 13, bro. She doesn't. You know when they're 13. You can't say, "I was confused. I thought she was 18. She said she was 18."
Bro, you can even look at her height. You can, bro.
I mean, he's a midget, so like he can do off that. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
But the thing is, you can even ask her age. You can get so many things. Hey, how old are you? Okay. You bet. All right, I'm off, right? She's 13 though. I thought she said I thought she was 18, bro. Hey man, she looked like it.
Bro, he is the stupidest person ever. And no one can even clarify. No one can even say, well, he thought she was 13. You know she's 13, bro. You know she's 13.
Bro.
You can tell by the, you can tell by the face.
No,
A 13-year-old
knowing the history
13-year-old
that
Michael
they
B.
have.
Jordan doesn't like 13-year-old Michael B. Jordan doesn't like 18-year-old Michael B. Jordan. They look completely different.
Come on, man. Knowing the history, he already knew he already know what age she was.
And when she went and like what does she do on her birthdays? Like does she tell him like she's 19 now? She's 20? She's 21? She's 22?
Come on, man. We only speaking facts right here, man.
As soon as she hits 23, she's 18 now. She looks like a 23-year-old? No. What?
Come on now.
Wrong?
What's wrong with Brody? Man, this industry and this generation is just, oh my God, bro. Let's continue, my boy.
For the murder, but when she was reported missing, and he said he showed him. Sorry, I can't talk. He showed them the flyer that was on his phone, and the deputy photographed it. And then he also apparently showed Celeste's sixth grade yearbook photo, a photo where she's shown wearing a black Batman sweatshirt. Which I'm sorry, I don't care. I've seen these photos of Celeste. She looks like a young child. So I don't care what you're trying to say. If she told me she was 18, you're showing her sixth grade yearbook photo. You're showing her missing person flyer. She does not look 18 years old. So
She does not look 18-year-olds in the flyers.
Come on. Showing her what? Her 18 what? Yearbook? Come on, get out of my face. She said it out of her mouth, not us. She said that. Come on, bro.
Bro, he's done for life.
Done, bro. Come on, bro. This is funny. This is not funny, but it's funny to me because, bro, you know the history behind. You know the history behind it. You know it's 13, but he still did wrong. Come on, bro. Looking through an artist's lens, you making us real artists look bad. We can't even go up there and without us being accused. Because you did some dumb shit. Now it's a backfire on us. You get what I'm saying, bro? Let's continue.
I think the image of still like a pedophile is just like an old greasy white man with like a wife beater on, like his stomach sticking out.
Exactly.
I think that's still what
Still with the
everyone thinks of.
yeah. You're right though. let's continue, my boy. Sure.
Sure enough, Deputy Gonzalez pushed back too, being like, does she look 13 to you? To which David replied, no, this was when she was 13. This is in 6th grade, but they're now saying that this was taken last year. And
Any thoughts, bro? Any thoughts?
Just continue the video. He's already done for it. Just continue it.
All right.
Just continue it, bro.
that's as he held up the yearbook photo. So, in my opinion, trying to make excuses, skirt around taking responsibility and having knowledge that she's a minor, and just all around gross. So the second witness that was brought up to the stand was LAPD robbery homicide detective Josh Byers. Now, before he began his testimony, the court asked Celeste's parents, and I believe a couple other people who were there, if they would like to leave before the detective's testimony, but both of her parents opted to stay. So Detective Josh testified that Celeste's body was in an advanced state of decomposition when it was found inside the impounded Tesla back on September 8th, 2025. The detective testified that the remains included a torso, head, severed extremities, and he also told the court that some limbs contained blue plastic or fiber fragments embedded in cut surfaces, and this becomes important later on. He said that investigators could not make out her facial features because the decomposition and skin slippage had left her unrecognizable, noting that he also observed insects, maggots, eggs, and flies on Celeste's face and throughout the crime scene, which you can imagine. These are highly disturbing details to hear for anybody, let alone her parents. But then it even went further and imagery was shown. The court also heard that after the body was discovered in the Tesla, Celeste's father contacted police fearing that it was his daughter. Detectives later obtained the dental records to assist with identification. He also told the jury that several fingers had been severed from one of her hands. And this is really interesting because we know about the 2 fingers from her left hand.
They found her tattoo, the same one she shared with David on her hand.
Oh yeah, we know about that one, chat, right? That was crazy. Same tattoo.
No, the crazy thing is I thought this was a joke, like beginning of the thing, like beginning of like, you know, like in like 2025, there was like a joke going around like David did it, everyone like defending him. For once I saw the tattoo thing, that was crazy. That sealed it, bro.
Everybody thought, well, oh, it's a coincidence. Some people have the same tattoos
too.
Hey, I got the tattoo too. What that mean? That's what the media said. Now me. Let's continue.
Being severed back from the prosecutor's brief in April. However, one of those fingers has never been recovered. And I've been following this case very closely for the better part of almost a year now. And also, I can't share too much, but I've been working behind the scenes very closely on this case. And one of the people I spoke with, who I can't name, I talked with them about that missing finger, saying, because it is rumored to either have had David's name on it or something identifying him. I know she had the matching shush tattoo as well. But I had said, like, do you think that he took that as a trophy? Was it simply to just make sure that nobody would ever find it and then identify her because he was hoping that she would decompose so badly, and maybe he disposed of it, flushed it, did something? And that finger still to this day has never been found, which at this point would be very difficult to find it because, and I know this is really gross, but I've spoken with experts on decomp, and the consistency would be that of like Play-Doh, unfortunately. And so it could easily be flushed. It could be in the sewer system. It could be buried. It could be anywhere. So they start talking about the missing fingers, and then graphic crime scene photos were shown in court, which again, prosecutors warned Celeste's family that they needed to look away before they put the photo up of the right index finger with the shush tattoo on it. the only photo in which Celeste was still recognizable. Now, during this moment, David locked in on these photos while they were displayed, all while audible gasps came from the courtroom as everybody was looking at this. The testimony was, of course, incredibly difficult for Celeste's family to hear, and
He's cooked. He's going to jail for life, bro.
I
He's
think
cooked.
I think everybody gets what we're trying to get at, right? Everybody trying to get around. Everybody. I think everybody gets what we're trying to get at, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we seeing this, or is this the truth? You know what I'm saying? Of this industry and this industry, is it not?
Yeah.
We keep exposing itself. We don't expose anything. The media and the Lord, He works behind the scenes, and He will shine the light on you and spoil. He will. Don't think it, bro. He did it to David, man. You know what I'm saying? You just like him. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not gonna keep playing this video because everybody get the point. What I'm trying to get at. Everybody see the point. It's sickening to even see it, even play it in my ear. It just sicks in my body because that image should not be ever on an artist because of his doings. Because he wants to do it, that's his image. So that's why I say you should carefully be an artist. And when you do, make sure you represent yourself carefully. Because when you do some dumb shit and the Lord shines it on the internet, everybody will see it.
Oh, also, I have a dinner reservation at 7, so I might have to leave at like 6:30. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm probably gonna end it. We're probably gonna end it right now. We're probably gonna end it
Right
after.
now? I actually want to talk about like another case about.
All right.
Did you do R. Kelly yet?
No, we didn't do that.
R. Kelly, bro, that story is crazy. You know, one of her one of the girls that R. Kelly dated that was underage, her parents let them do it, like get married and stuff, and like he just paid them.
Nah, that is crazy, dog. Y'all want
That
to
is
pull that?
actually look up R. Kelly's, like, I think it's by Zevi, Xevi. I like his stories, like it tells you like a full story and stuff.
All right,
Also
can you?
fact check.
You
Let
can
me see if I
probably
can do it.
yeah, pull it up because I don't know.
See if I can do it.
Yeah, but I hope y'all see what we were trying to get at as what your favorite artist does not tell you. Behind the scenes, we keep telling you you do not know these artists. You may know they artists, you may they sound good, but you don't know you're behind the scenes. And until the day the Lord exposed them, they can keep hiding it. They can keep hiding it.
Do you see my screen?
All right. Yeah, hold on, let me pull it up. There you go.
Oh, let me try to get the video real quick. Well, let me try to get the video. Zebi R. Kelly. It's a very short video, so
Okay.
I think he's. I meant the Tate brothers. R. Kelly did some bad. R. Kelly did that stuff, but I meant the Tate brothers. He talked about the Tate brothers. I really liked the video.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Let me show
Go
you.
ahead.
There's an ad real quick. I'm gonna just skip the ad real quick.
All right, go ahead.
He just did David like 3 days ago as well.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
Let me share my screen. Share screen. Boom. Boom. Is it sharing, or can you look at my?
Yeah.
Do you see YouTube?
Yep, I see you. Yep, it's right there. I see it. Oh, my bad. Okay. Yeah. It's loading up, right? Is it playing? Or no? Yo, can you hear me?
I gotta go.
Wait.
I gotta go. I'm so sorry. Watch that
Oh
video
no.
though. I'll send you the link. I gotta
Oh
go.
yeah, send me the link. All right, can you
I'm
wait?
so sorry.
Can you hear
Can't
me?
hear you.
You can hear me? Wait,
I'm so
can you hear me
sorry. I
now?
gotta go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Ah, okay.
I can't hear you. Hello.
Hello. Can
I'm
you
gonna
hear
just
me?
type in chat.
All right, chat. If you can hear me, that will be our episode. We will react it together. I hope y'all get the point we was trying to get at. The payrolls, the industry, how they pay the industry plants and everything that I was trying to say. Hope we express it through these videos and these reactions. Y'all could comment with videos and link it. We'll probably react to it too. Y'all could comment. You know what I mean? But that is our episode. I enjoyed it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it too, man. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because this is what we do. We are realistic, man. We are authentic. We are going to tell the truth 100%. We're going to expose these artists right here on this channel. And if you want to see it, you might want to subscribe now. Peace out.